Hello, ITPC. This is Steve, and you're watching Smoking Cardboard. We're definitely into the nicer side of spring here, where we sometimes get up to the 70s. The grass is growing like it's mad it couldn't grow for the last 6 months. The trees getting leaves again. I am smoking in my Savin LE673KS. Some Rainier, what is it, 71 blend gold flake. This was probably the blend I was most excited to smoke of the 10 that I was going to grab. I talked about earlier this year. The reason was I had a sample of it from someone that last year I smoked in when I was working from home a couple days, and I absolutely loved it. And I gotta say, now it's fantastic. I think since then, excuse me, I've tried to put some alerts to see when it's available, and I think it's been about a year and it's never came up. So, pretty tricky blend to acquire. I only have the 1 tin of it. Definitely gonna get some more if I can. And my pipe smoker friends are saying the Saint Espresso is supposed to come out this next Friday, which I'll definitely be getting some of that. I'm in the middle of my second tin of that, and it's very good. Definitely my favorite aromatic. This last week, guys, super busy, and starting on my trip to the board game convention, I got some sort of something. So I haven't been smoking much, but that's okay. I feel like I wish I had accomplished more so far this spring, but I think that I won't be able to accomplish much if I kind of in my mind only plan to get some of these projects done during the weekends, because I don't usually have the weekends, it seems, and just means I'm gonna have to work whenever I can, do less relaxing, which probably means less smoking a pipe. Might get Friar Blues asked a good question for a giveaway. I'm not really interested in entering the giveaway, especially because none of those pipes are filtered pipes. But he asked, good question. I think I've answered this a lot, and people who've watched my video for a while would know all of this. But, what's the biggest hurdle that you've had to get through for pipe smoking? I think that at this point, I had one humongous hurdle that I had to get to, but I wouldn't be surprised if I'm still working through another hurdle I'm not quite yet realizing. But I found out in the first year of pipe smoking back in, I want to say 2019, that, was it 2019? Had to have been. That I seemed to, I went up for a walk once with some Peter Stokkeby Navy Flake, and kind of burnt the crap out of my tongue. And, you know, I knew this was a thing because people had talked about it in the videos a lot. And so I kind of just stopped smoking for a while. But even after 2 weeks, the sore did not heal. It was not. And this seemed pretty unusual for everyone else who burns the crap out of their tongue. Seems like if you just stop smoking for a while, you'll heal. So I think at that point I just kind of gave up, and I was wanting to keep making videos. It felt like I couldn't make videos if I wasn't smoking a pipe. And I was really enjoying all these blends that I was acquiring now and trying them. And I think my tongue health continued to diminish as I just kind of pushed through it, being like, whatever. It wasn't until like a year and a half later where I was kind of annoyed by all of this, different things I tried. Through that, I did find filters through that initial burn, and that I switched over to filter pipe, and that helped a lot. Not just in the burning stuff, but tasting tobacco for me, it helped a lot. And so, year and a half later of that, smoking filters only, I went to see a doctor, and they said, well, you just need to quit smoking. And it the first time I went to the doctor, it didn't seem like the doctor cared very much for me. It was a simple problem. I was smoking. I needed to stop smoking. This is what was causing the problem. Make it go away. Stop smoking. And so I was kind of annoyed by that, because at this point, I don't know, I'm stubborn. I just wanted to keep smoking. So I was just kind of like, well, that was expensive. No-brainer. Not helpful at all. Drinking some black tea, by the way. Loshan black tea from Shengdang or something. And then, can't really recall what I continue to do. But I did, take some breaks, trying to find some relief. I think she did give me a topical steroid for inflammation that I could use. And so I think I started using that periodically when it felt like my tongue was getting really irritated. I'd use that and it would help. So then another year goes by and I'm like, something's still just not right. I'm going to go back to the doctor. But I'm going to see a different doctor. Maybe a different one will be more helpful. And he was a little bit more scientifically speaking in his assessment. Obviously, these people think I'm crazy for trying to smoke my pipe. But he wasn't rude. He was more factual. And so he had me, again, use this topical cream and just, he wanted to evaluate me without having smoked a pipe for a month. So I did. And then when he looked at me again, he was like, I'm pretty sure you have an autoimmune disorder or disease at some point. We'd have to do more testing to look into that. But it's probably not worth your while if you don't really want to start taking some medication for autoimmune disorders. He was just proposing that it would make a lot of sense if this topical cream works that I use it once a month for our entire week, frequently. And that's what I've been doing since. Guess I've realized I can't smoke multiple times a day, almost never. And smoking every single day will cause more issues. But now that my tongue had settled down, doing what the second doctor suggested, I'm very much more aware of blends that irritate my tongue. And I can tell it instantly, like, this one's bad. It's not good. Just I need to stop smoking it. So all the Samuel Gawith blends, most all of them, no-goes. WotC cigar blends, no-go. Lots of aromatics are no-goes. The Sutliff blends, no good, mostly. I like the Virginia slices. Some of the Mac Barons work, like the ones that are less topped, the other ones don't. It's just kind of interesting how you kind of find niche of where it works. It seems like the Coalhouse and Cop blends, heat pressed, seems to be more agreeable with my palate, which I assume, like this blend, would be. So I think the hurdle was finding out I was not like any of the other pipe smokers I've ever met. So I don't really like talking about it anymore. It's not really helpful to anybody else. Maybe one person out there would run into the same issue, but they're probably smart if it's just stop smoking. I'm not, and I just really enjoy it. I really enjoy the flavors. I think it's delicious. And I like the relaxing without taxing my mind. De-stressing And I like the community of friends that I've made. So I think I decided that even if it came down to it where I could only smoke once a week or once a month, I'd still want to do it. So, I had lots of other things, hurdles that I had to cross, but that was definitely the biggest one. Still sorting it out. But my tongue is in a much happier place now, which is good. And I'm glad I can keep smoking without being full of wondering if I'm being an idiot. Well, I hope you all having a great weekend. Enjoying the Cadre challenge that I'm not doing. Mostly because I didn't even consider it, because I'm always behind on videos. And it was already closed by the time that I saw the video, so it happens. But hope you all have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.